This new American single malt was aged in Jose Cuervo Tequila barrels. Agave and American single malt come together in Stranahan's new limited release. If you purchase an independently reviewed product or service through a link on our website, Rob Report may receive an affiliate commission. It looks like Denver Stranahan's distillery is making the most of having a corporate drinks daddy like Proximo Spirits, the company that owns major brands like Jose Cuervo and Bushmills. Over the past few years, this has led to some very synergistic cask finishes, the latest of which is the new Diamond Peak whiskey, which is finished in Cuervo Tequila barrels. Stranahan's Colorado whiskey was founded in 2004 and first released its whiskey 2 years later, making it one of the OG producers of American single malt, a category that is poised to finally get its own legal definition. The whiskey is made from a mash bill of 100% malted barley and matured in a variety of barrel types, mostly new charred American oak with the other casks used for secondary maturation. In 2022, the Diamond Peak range was reintroduced to the lineup as a series of whiskeys that will highlight different cask finishes selected by head distiller Owen Martin. Bushmills Irish Cask was the first, a 4-year-old whiskey that spent an additional 3 years in single malt casks from that Irish distillery. Last summer, a version of this new Diamond Peak expression was released as a distillery exclusive, a 6 to 9-year-old single malt aged in Cuervo casks for up to 2.5 years. This new whiskey is an extension of that one, and the details vary a bit. Diamond Peak Batch No. 2 is a blend of whiskey aged from 5 to 8 years that was initially aged in Char No. 3 Virgin American Oak barrels. The whiskey was then put into casks that were used to age Jose Cuervo Reserva de Familia Extra Añejo Tequila for another 2 years. The Extra Añejo designation means that the tequila was aged for a minimum of 3 years, so these barrels were well seasoned before being filled with whiskey for this lengthy finishing period. We have not had a chance to sample the new Diamond Peak yet, but official tasting notes describe a peppery and floral nose, herbs and salted caramel on the palate, and a creamy, malty finish with some agave character. Right now, Stranahan's Diamond Peak Batch No. 2, SRP $80, is available to purchase from the distillery and select Colorado retailers, but will roll out nationally in the coming weeks across the rest of the country. In the meantime, you can check out the rest of the Stranahan's single malt lineup at Reserve Bar, including the Bushmills cask finish release. Buy Stranahan's core lineup now.